Last night at 3:17 a.m., somewhere in America, a 73-year-old woman shot out of bed screaming as her calf muscle twisted into a knot so tight it felt like her leg was being torn apart. She's not alone. Right now, 7 out of 10 seniors are one night away from the same agonizing wake-up call. But here's what nobody's telling you. The cure isn't in your medicine cabinet. It's sitting in your refrigerator. In the next 8 minutes, I'm about to reveal the 3 ordinary foods that can end your leg cramp nightmare forever. Not expensive supplements, not prescription drugs, just 3 simple foods that attack the root cause of nighttime muscle seizures in ways that will shock you. And yes, one of them works so fast, you'll feel the difference by tomorrow morning. After helping more than 2,000 seniors find relief from chronic leg cramps and combing through every major muscle health study of the past decade, I uncovered insights that overturn most of the conventional advice you've probably heard. Stay with me, because by the time we're done, you'll know exactly what to eat tonight to wake up cramp-free tomorrow. Type cramp-free in the comments if you're ready to end your nighttime torture. And quick, where are you watching from? Drop your city and country below. I love seeing how far these life-changing tips travel. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because what you're about to learn could give you back years of peaceful sleep. Let me tell you about Eleanor. 79 years old, waking up 2 to 3 times every night with leg cramps so violent she'd fall trying to get out of bed. Her doctor prescribed muscle relaxers. Didn't work. Magnesium pills. Nothing. Even suggested pickle juice. Still screaming at 3 a.m. Eleanor was desperate, exhausted, and losing hope fast. Then we looked at what she was eating. Or more accurately, what she wasn't eating. Eleanor was making 3 critical nutritional mistakes that were literally feeding her leg cramps every single day. Within 2 weeks of adding these 3 specific foods that cost less than $10 a week, her nighttime cramps vanished completely. 8 months later, she's still cramp-free and sleeping like a baby. Here's the truth about leg cramps that changes everything. They're not just about dehydration or low potassium like everyone claims. After age 60, leg cramps are your muscles crying out for specific nutrients they need to repair, relax, and function properly. Without these nutrients, your muscle fibers become weak, damaged, and prone to violent spasms that strike when you're most vulnerable, during sleep. Think of your leg muscles like a car engine. When you're young, that engine runs smoothly on regular fuel, but after 60, your engine needs premium fuel to avoid breaking down. The 3 foods I'm about to reveal are that premium fuel. They don't just mask symptoms, they rebuild your muscles from the inside out. Food number 3 that stops leg cramps is eggs. Yes, eggs. The food everyone fears because of cholesterol is actually your muscle's best friend. Here's why this matters more than you think. As we age, we lose 3 to 8% of our muscle mass every decade after 30. By 70, you've lost nearly a third of your muscle. This isn't just about looking frail, it's about function. When you lose muscle mass, the remaining fibers work overtime, becoming exhausted and prone to cramping. It's like asking 3 people to do the work of 10. Eventually, they break down. Eleanor was eating maybe 30 grams of protein daily, less than half what seniors need. Her muscles were literally eating themselves, creating the perfect storm for painful cramps. But here's where eggs become miraculous. 1 large egg contains 6 grams of complete protein, with all 9 essential amino acids your muscles desperately need for overnight repair. But the real magic is in the yolk, vitamin D, the missing link in muscle function. Most seniors are dangerously deficient in vitamin D, and without it, your muscles can't access calcium properly. No calcium access means muscle spasms. Painful, wake-you-up screaming spasms. Patricia, a 74-year-old retired nurse, had been eating only egg whites for years, terrified of cholesterol. Her leg cramps were destroying her life. When we added back whole eggs, yolks included, her cramps decreased by 80% in 3 weeks. Those dangerous yolks contained exactly what her muscles were starving for. Eggs also provide vitamin B12 and choline, both critical for nerve health. B12 protects the nerve pathways that control your muscles, while choline supports nerve signaling between your brain and legs. When these pathways break down, your muscles misfire randomly. Hello, midnight cramps. 6 to 7 eggs per week, about 1 daily, gives your muscles the complete nutrition they need to stay calm and strong. If you have heart issues, check with your doctor first, but recent research shows dietary cholesterol has less impact than we once thought. Comment EGG below if you're adding eggs to your routine starting tomorrow, but eggs alone won't solve everything. The next food works faster than any pill. Food number 2, eliminating leg cramps, is bananas. Before you say, everyone knows that, let me explain why bananas work differently for seniors and why timing changes everything. 1 banana contains 420 milligrams of potassium, but that's not the whole story. Potassium and sodium work together like dance partners, controlling the electrical signals that tell your muscles when to contract and relax. When you're low on potassium, which 90% of seniors are, your muscles get stuck in contraction mode. They literally can't hear the relax signal. That's your cramp. But bananas are triple threat cramp fighters. Beyond potassium, they pack 32 milligrams of magnesium, nature's muscle relaxant. Magnesium calms overexcited muscle fibers, preventing those violent contractions that jolt you awake. Plus, bananas contain vitamin B6, essential for proper nerve-muscle communication. Without B6, your nerves send garbled messages, triggering random cramps. Harold, 81, a retired construction worker, suffered cramps so severe he'd stopped walking with his wife. He ate maybe 1 banana weekly, worried about sugar. When we increased to 2 bananas daily, 1 at lunch, 1 2 hours before bed, his nighttime cramps virtually disappeared. That evening, banana was crucial, providing overnight muscle support exactly when needed. For diabetics worried about sugar, pair your banana with nuts or whole grain crackers. This slows sugar absorption while delivering cramp-fighting nutrients. The key is consistency and timing. That evening banana, eaten 1 to 2 hours before bed, can mean the difference between peaceful sleep and midnight agony. Comment banana if you're going to try the evening banana strategy tonight. Now for the most powerful cramp fighter that most people completely overlook. Food number 1 that ends leg cramps forever is nuts and seeds. This isn't just about magnesium, it's about creating a total muscle recovery system in every handful. 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds contains 168 milligrams of magnesium, 40% of your daily needs in a single serving. Pistachios deliver 290 milligrams of potassium per ounce. But here's what makes nuts and seeds different from supplements. They provide a synergistic blend of nutrients that work together, amplifying each other's effects. The omega-3 fatty acids in walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds do something supplements can't. They reduce muscle inflammation at the cellular level. Chronic inflammation makes your muscles hypersensitive, prone to cramping at the slightest trigger. These healthy fats calm that inflammation, making your muscles more resilient and less reactive. Robert, 76, a retired teacher who loved gardening, had to quit because leg cramps made kneeling impossible. His diet lacked healthy fats and magnesium. We added 1 ounce of mixed nuts daily, almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds. Within a month, not only did his cramps disappear, but his overall muscle function improved so dramatically he was back tending his tomatoes. Choose raw, unsalted varieties to avoid excess sodium that can worsen cramps. 1 ounce daily, about a small handful, provides concentrated nutrition your muscles crave. For those with digestive issues, try soaking your nuts and seeds overnight to make them easier to digest and improve mineral absorption. For those with nut allergies, chia and hemp seeds offer similar benefits without the risk. Comment nuts below if you're ready to add this mineral powerhouse to your daily routine. Here's Eleanor's exact daily routine that ended 6 months of nightly torture. Breakfast: 2 eggs with spinach, complete protein plus vitamin D for calcium absorption and muscle repair. Mid-morning: 1 banana with almonds, potassium, magnesium, and healthy fats working together. Lunch: regular meal focusing on lean protein and vegetables. Afternoon: 2 tablespoons pumpkin seeds, concentrated magnesium, and anti-inflammatory compounds. Evening: 2 hours before bed: 1 banana, overnight muscle support, preventing nocturnal cramps. This simple routine provides 800 milligrams potassium, 400 milligrams magnesium, and 25 grams high-quality protein, specifically for muscle health. Compare that to the average senior diet providing less than half these amounts. No wonder your muscles are screaming for help. Within 2 weeks, Eleanor's cramps completely disappeared. 8 months later, she's still following this routine, still sleeping peacefully, still cramp-free. The key wasn't just the foods, it was consistent timing and combination, giving her muscles exactly what they needed, exactly when they needed it. Frequently asked questions. How quickly will I see results? Most people notice improvement within 3 to 5 days, but give it 2 full weeks for complete results. Your muscles need time to rebuild. Your mineral stores need replenishing. What if I can't eat eggs due to allergies? Focus on other complete proteins like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or quinoa. The key is getting adequate protein for muscle repair. Are bananas too high in sugar for diabetics? Not when eaten with protein or healthy fats. The fiber in bananas also helps slow sugar absorption. If concerned, monitor your blood glucose and consult your doctor. What if I don't like nuts or have allergies? Seeds like chia, hemp, and sunflower provide similar benefits. You can also get magnesium from dark leafy greens and potassium from avocados. Can I just take supplements instead? While supplements can help, whole foods provide better absorption and additional nutrients that work together. Food is always the best first choice. If you're taking muscle relaxers, don't stop without consulting your doctor, but many patients find they need less medication as nutrition improves. You now have the blueprint to end your leg cramp nightmare. 3 simple foods that cost less than your morning coffee, but could give you back years of peaceful sleep. The choice is yours. Continue suffering or start healing. Type tonight if you're starting this routine today. Share this video with anyone who's ever complained about leg cramps. You might save them from tonight's 3 a.m. wake-up call. Subscribe and hit the bell for next week's video on the gentle stretches that multiply these foods' effects. Remember, leg cramps aren't inevitable. They're nutritional emergencies your body's been signaling for years. Now you know how to answer that call. Sweet dreams are just 3 foods away. This information is for educational purposes only and should not replace professional medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes, especially if you have underlying conditions or take medications.